Hello again. If you just saw my other video, surprise, there's another one. I wanted to talk about this before it fell out of everybody's purview. This is something that I saw happening on social media this week, and I thought it was really interesting because I think it says a lot about our Insta business culture. That's what I'm coining it. And how sometimes our excitement and enthusiasm for trying to make people take the reins and become business owners can spell disaster for certain types of people. And that's what happened this week with this situation. If you are on TikTok, then you know about the infamous pink sauce fallout. If you're not, let me just explain it to you. So there are creators, period, on TikTok who have really started to do what I want to call food commerce. They are making things in their kitchen and they are sending them out all over the United States to their customers. They are not FDA regulated. These things have not been tested in any kind of lab. We don't know the state of their kitchens or how clean, their houses are. We don't have a BBB rating, nothing. But these people, in spite of all of that, send out their products to their audiences. And because it is so easy a lot of times to build an audience on social media, they have a built-in audience base, a built-in consumer base to try things out and to make money off of. And I want to say the first type of business like this that I noticed was spicy bowls. And spicy bowls are basically, they're regional food. So people have been eating them for a while, but they went viral on TikTok and people started ordering them. I had never heard of a spicy bowl before and I didn't plan on ever ordering one. And then this one girl, she did a review of her spicy bowl and the review was so good that I went to the website and I had picked mine out and I was getting ready to check out. And the only reason why I didn't do it is because I couldn't find my debit card. But if I had found that debit card, I would have had me a spicy bowl. Spicy bowls were the first thing I noticed. And for the most part, people said they were good. And I think with spicy bowls, the difference between those and this pink sauce is that a lot of it was like pickled stuff. So it was the same as I think maybe buying some pickles at the store. I don't know. I'm not a professional food packer and sender, so I'm not sure. Spicy bowls were probably also very unsafe. I'm not sure. But the point is that was the first thing that I saw. And then a couple months later, we've got pink sauce. And so what is pink sauce? There is this chef. She's in Miami. And she decides to make this sauce bright pink. She says she can't really describe the taste. It's kind of like ranch. It's kind of not. To me, it looked like ranch with red food coloring in it. That's what it looked like. And, she's got all these fun and, very viral worthy videos. Like her marketing, she was a genius at marketing. This bright pink sauce that she's squirting all over tacos. She's squirting it all over chicken wings. The label looks fun. I think in general, the internet loves pink stuff. And so very quickly she built an audience. Her bio actually, as of today, still said, I need 1,000 people to go live. She's got like over 50,000 followers. So I think this really happened to her really overnight, which happens a lot to people on TikTok. And so she's getting, people are watching these videos, are getting excited about it. And she decides to start sending her bottles out. And the bottles are $20 a bottle. And it's social media. People are excited. They want to support a business. They want to support a Black woman in business. So they're buying these bottles of pink ranch for $20. And that's when the people of TikTok started to kind of raise an eyebrow. They started to sort of look around and ask themselves, what are we allowing this person to do here? I'm confused because here's the issue. Her product was really actually very unsafe. The first thing people noticed was that the color of the pink sauce kept changing from bottle to bottle. And that's not usually a good sign. The second thing people noticed was that the ingredients within the pink sauce were not things that needed to be sent the way she was sending them. In fact, some people received their sauce and the bottles had exploded because they did not, the contents needed to be refrigerated, they needed to be packaged differently, and they just weren't. People also noticed that a lot of the ingredients, or that some of the ingredients on the nutritional labels were spelled wrong. Speaking of nutritional labels, the labels made absolutely no sense. There were differences between the grams and the servings and so on and so forth. People picked up on the fact that the website was really shoddily thrown together. It just became very clear that you were dealing with somebody that had an idea. They fed into all the start your own business, you can do it, marketing that social media pumps out all the time. And this person, was able to pull in an audience, like I said, with these like really, really eye-catchy little marketing videos. and they were not ready for the realities of actually pushing a product. And she got eaten alive. People were making videos, stitches, people that actually know what they're doing when it comes to packing sauces and sending food out started weighing in. And, you know, she at first was sort of ignoring everyone and chalking it up to hate. But eventually she did make an apology video where she was basically like, I'm human, I'm learning, so on and so forth. And to me, I just want to say, I feel like this was all a long time coming. And what I mean by that is, ever since, you know, we figured out that building a social media audience really means that you have a built-in consumer fan base, and you can very quickly start a business and be very successful and have streams of income, so on and so forth. Ever since we realized that, I think a lot of people have been preaching that to people as a way to get out of, you know, economic binds, as a way to change your life. And we preach it to everybody without also taking into account that everyone doesn't understand what it takes to do what needs to be done. Everybody doesn't have the business acumen. Everybody doesn't have the education. Everybody doesn't have the social capital. Everybody doesn't have the background to do certain things successfully. And I think just being in the internet and being in the internet space, it really does, people really do make it seem like starting a business is an extremely easy thing to do. And I think, you know, this person probably also saw what was going on with spicy bowls and this and that, and probably thought, what could be the harm? And just putting my product in a bottle and sending it off. And so I believe she's a product of that environment. She's a product of the really fast audiences you can build on a platform like TikTok. She's a product of this, you know, pro owning your own business, and this is how you can make social media work for you, you know, world that we live in today. And unfortunately, she's not a product of an actual cooking school or any real knowledge when it comes to pushing out an actual healthy food product that you could find in your local grocery store that wouldn't make you sick. And people were making jokes about how, you know, this food could give you food poisoning and it could really hurt you. And I didn't find any TikToks about that, anybody actually getting sick from it. But once I watched a video where somebody went through all the ingredients, and I was like, oh my God, why would you put this in your body? Also, when I watched her videos as an older person who has had digestive issues, I was like, you know, it looks very cool, but oh, how is she eating like that and not like living on the toilet? Anyway, so yeah, so I thought that little debacle was interesting because I think it just says so much about if you preach the right message to the wrong person, this is the outcome. I do think that this is an interesting learning opportunity for this young woman, and hopefully she does learn from this. And who knows, the way social media is, social media has a very, very short-term memory. And also I find that things happen in pockets of the internet. So let's say in one corner of the internet, one corner of the world, you've been completely canceled. Nobody wants to deal with you. You can pop up somewhere else and people are like, what's this? Who's this? You can feel like you went viral in one place and other people have never even heard of you. And so I'm saying that to say that one day we very well might see pink sauce on our shelves. And hopefully by then she's at least learned to spell vinegar right. Because, you know, I'm not buying anything that says it has vinegar in it. So, yeah. Anyway, thanks for watching.